The feel when we control your bodies. Hey, bitch, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi.
Nick Fuentes, a name that has sparked debates, controversy, and even a movement with his slogan, "Your body, my choice." But now, the tables have turned. Amid backlash over his recent online comments, Fuentes finds himself in the center of a troubling scandal. He's been doxxed, and the fallout is intense. How did things spiral to this point, and what's next for the man who's ignited so much conflict online? Let's dive in. To understand how we got here, we need to go back to what fueled this backlash. Known for his controversial takes on freedom, bodily autonomy, and political rights, Fuentes made waves with his slogan, "Your body, my choice." Originally coined to challenge mainstream ideas, it quickly spread across social media, with supporters and critics amplifying it in their own ways. But recently, as Fuentes continued to share more provocative messages, the backlash grew. Allegations of harassment and divisive remarks began to circulate, and his actions drew intense criticism. For many of his detractors, his rhetoric had crossed the line. And soon enough, the online battles took a much darker turn. That's when the doxing happened. Suddenly, personal details about Fuentes, including his home address, were leaked online. This was no longer just a privacy invasion, it was a direct threat, exposing him to a range of risks. Supporters and critics alike were stunned, as this was no longer a simple disagreement, it was a personal attack. Understandably, Fuentes was enraged. He took to social media, condemning the leak and describing it as organized retaliation. In one post, he said, "This isn't just about me, it's about silencing anyone who dares to speak their mind." He claimed that this act of doxing was not only dangerous but was a calculated attempt to intimidate him. For his followers, this was a wake-up call, a reminder of how quickly things can turn ugly online. But for others, it sparked a debate about whether Fuentes himself had crossed ethical lines with his own rhetoric. Some argued that his actions may have incited this response, while others maintained that doxing crosses a line that should never be crossed. So, what happens now? As authorities look into the doxing case, Fuentes says he's increasing his security and even considering legal action. His followers have rallied around him, pushing back against what they view as cancel culture taken too far. Meanwhile, his critics argue that Fuentes' commentary has pushed others to the edge, and now he's feeling the repercussions. But Fuentes isn't backing down. He recently stated, "If they think they can scare me into silence, they're wrong." Still, with his personal safety now on the line, could his stance shift? Nick Fuentes has always been a polarizing figure, and this latest incident has only deepened the divide. Where do you stand on this story? Was this an attack on free speech, or a response to a dangerous message? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for tuning in for the latest on this unfolding story. Remember, in the world of online influence, anything can happen.